So guys, today back with another video on the channel. Today we're here for the Newcastle United vs Liverpool player ratings, and I can't process what's just happened. I still can't. It's been like half an hour after the game and I'm doing the player ratings now, and honestly boys, unbelievable. Absolutely fantastic. If you want to go and watch the reaction, I'm going mad in it, in a good way though. I button at the top, link in the description and on the end screen, so if you want to go and watch that. But I'm just so delighted. Oh, honestly man, this football club is something else. It really is. Joe Willock. Lads, I'm going to be making a separate video just speaking about Joe Willock, and I'll be out in a couple of days. Unbelievable. Absolutely unbelievable. But we're going to the player ratings now. Leave a like, subscribe to the channel, and let's start off with Martin Dubravka. Absolutely brilliant from Martin Dubravka today. He was absolutely phenomenal. Some of the saves he had to make were fantastic, and he kept us in that game. Simple as. If we didn't have him in goal, we wouldn't be walking out here with a massive smile on my face. He was absolutely brilliant. He kept us in the game and had to make some really crucial saves. I can only give him one rating, and it's 10 out of 10. Right wing back now, Jacob Murphy. I mean, I didn't think Jacob was too bad today. There was a couple of times where he could have released the ball and he could have like just not done as much as what he did, like running wise with it. But defensively, yet again, fine, sound as anything, and a good performance from Jacob Murphy. He kept Marnie very quiet in that game, and he done his job. Can't do much more than that. Jacob Murphy, you know what? 8 out of 10. Centre back now, we'll go from obviously right to left, starting off with the right centre back, which was Federico Fernandez. He could have got sent off in that game, and it was lucky that he didn't get sent off. But overall, good performance, solid. Kept Firmino quiet, kept Jota quiet, and when they were getting chances, the ball wasn't going in the back of the net, so it was lucky, and we used that to our advantage. But I think Feddy was fine, lucky not to get sent off, and we just got to move on with him because he's brilliant. Oh, what a belter, man. What a topper this game was. I'm honestly so happy with that. Anyways, Federico Fernandez, 7 out of 10. Kieran Clark, he made a couple of errors in the game. Made a lot of errors this season, to be honest with you. But I think defensively he was fine, just apart from that mistake when he was in the middle of the box, and he probably was our worst centre-back, but he still had a really good performance in my opinion. So he's going to get a 6 out of 10. That might be a bit harsh, but 6 out of 10. Paulie Dummett, what a boy. He was loving it with Andy Carroll and Mark Gillespie, as I see it on the Instagram story after the game. What a player. He is so underrated, because when he plays, he's just fantastic. And you can count on him. Yes, he might not have the fucking looping balls, and he might not have the brilliance of tackling, but he has the heart. And if you don't have the heart, you'll never get anywhere with it, especially with Newcastle United. His heart's set at this football club, and you've seen it today. What an unbelievable performance from Paul Dummett today defensively. He kept Salah quiet for a lot of the times in the game, and a lot of it was covering Ritchie. And honestly, Paul Dummett today, he'll not get the credit. Everything gets said to Wilson and Willock and Maxi, which is obviously fair enough, absolutely. But Paul Dummett will not get the credit that he deserves from that performance today. Paul Dummett, 9 out of 10. Matt Ritchie now, I thought Matt Ritchie was good today. I think he could have put Salah off a little bit more for the goal. I think he could have just jumped up and won the ball. But I'm not going to question him now, because after the madness what happened. But I think Ritchie was fine. He was fine. There was a couple of times, but defensively, there's times where he'll just fly and he does win the ball, and you need that. You need a player who will just fuck off and that's my ball, that's mine. And he did today. He did today, and he done it yet again, and it was a good performance from Matt Ritchie. 8 out of 10. Midfield now, Jonjo Shelvey. I mean, yet again, wasn't great. Wasn't great. Nah, not for me. Both of them two midfielders should not play next week against City, in my opinion. You play Willock and you play someone else, because Shelvey today just wasn't good enough. He nearly conceded us a goal from being in their half. We were in their half of the pitch, and he booted it back to Dubravka. Why? Why? Fair enough, if it's as a centre back, you can understand it. All the way back to the keeper. That for me just hit the nail on the head for me. That Jonjo Shelvey's just shit, because you don't do that as a football player. You don't. I think if you've got a ping on you, you don't need to ping the ball every time you get it. So for me, Jonjo Shelvey, straight down the middle, 5 out of 10. Sean Longstaff now, we got extremely lucky. He could have easily made it 2-0 to Liverpool with that awful pass, and I think Salah put it into the side net, and I don't know what he's doing, but why he's doing that, but he did, and I don't know why. Don't know why he's got so much time on the ball. He had that chance in the first half as well that he put straight at Alisson. I think you can't take that extra touch, and especially playing against Liverpool and being in the Premier League so fast paced, you can't afford to take that extra touch, and he does take it, and we don't score from it. If that's Joe Willock, I think he scores that. I think Sean Longstaff was better than Shelby today, but not by much. 6 out of 10. Miggy now, and it's unfortunate. Normally I'll go Miggy run and stuff like that, but he did, but he wasn't great. The communication with Joe Linton for that chance was just not great to see, and I just didn't think Miggy was at it today, which is fair enough. We all get them games. I remember we beat Southampton last season and Jet Williams was awful, and he admitted it himself. That one that just sticks into mind. But Miggy, I mean, it was fact sealed his worst game for the club, and I have given worse ratings before, but I think that was his worst performance for the club. I'm on today. It's harsh, but 3 out of 10. Strikers now, we'll do Joe Linton first. We'll leave the goal for a little bit longer. Joe Linton today got substituted off, and he couldn't really do much today. And he did create chances, and he done what he could have done. Like, I seen fans slating him for that chance he put at Alisson. Did you not see the touch that he had to do to take on Fabinho? I think it was Fabinho's Champions League winner and all that. He just sent him to the fucking chippy for a kebab. Like, he sent him, and it was unlucky by Joe Linton today. I think it was an alright performance from him. I didn't know why people are slating him and stuff, but I think it was right to take him off, and I think it's right to not play him next week. But he will come good. He will come good. And today it just wasn't his day. Joe Linton, 5 out of 10. Now, people, Alan SAINT-MAXIMIN, he is unstoppable. He is absolutely brilliant. He was sending players to the fucking shop, to the fucking chip, to the corner shop and everywhere. He was sending them. But, lads, this man is just too good. He is too good. How the fuck have we got him? Yet again today, fucking brilliant. And he is in the form of his life. And I can generally see him next week doing something against City. He's too good that he can do that. Absolutely fantastic, and no one thought we were going to get a player like that, and he's honestly unstoppable is the word. One rating only. He might not have scored, might not have got an assist. Best player today, 10 out of 10. Right then, substitutes Callum Wilson. I need to speak about this because I briefly spoke about him in reaction because I was going mad. The VAR decision, I think, is absolutely pathetic, and it really is. We should be walking out here with a 2-1 win. We really should. Wilson's kicked the ball off Alisson, right? He can't control the deflection off Alisson, and it's hit off his arm. Fair enough. If his arm's out here, fair enough. It's on his side. It's literally on his side, and that's the thing I don't get, because it's stupid. I understand it's hit his arm. I completely understand why the goal has been disallowed, and it's rightly so disallowed with the rules that they've put in, but the rules are fucking bullshit. Bullshit. How is that fair on him? Fair enough if he's handballed, if the ball came down and he's handballed it himself, he can't control the ball deflecting off Alisson. He's not a mind reader. He can't just go, oh well, it's going to deflect under my arm. It's so quick paced that you can't control things like that, and the Premier League do not understand that. For the ball to come off Alisson and deflect onto his arm, that's not his fault, and his arm's on his side. I was absolutely gutted. I'm honestly gutted when that happens. Scrolling on my phone, Leigh Ryder, goal Newcastle United. What? How? Joe Willock, unplayable. I'm gonna make a separate video just speaking about Joe Willock, right? We've made some horrible errors with loan players, either not playing them, not signing them, and signing the wrong ones when we do get them again. We've got to buy Joe Willock. We have got to give 20 million. When I signed him, I thought He'll add another number to the squad. I didn't think, because if we don't have Joe Willock, we don't get the point against Spurs, we don't get the 3 points against West Ham, we don't get the point today, and we don't get the win against Southampton, in my opinion. That is 10 points. 10 points. Take 10 points off the position where we are now, relegation zone. Joe Willock, unplayable. If we've got to sign him, and I will speak about it loads and into much more detail about him, because I need to make a separate video. Just the title's going to be called Joe Willock, and that's it. And it's just going to be me speaking about Joe Willock because he deserves to get spoken about, because he is unplayable. Absolutely fantastic. And fair dues for the goal. And Dwight Gale got the assist for the goal, so up the Dwighty Gale, up the fucking Mags. What a game. What an unbelievable time to be alive, to be a Newcastle United supporter. Unbelievable. Honestly, boys, that is the end of the player ratings. Make sure to leave a like, subscribe to the channel. Oh my god, boys, this has been unbelievable. An unbelievable player ratings, and I didn't give ratings for the substitutes. Wilson 10, Willock 10. That was fucking Gale 10. Yeppa, yuppa. Lads, what a time to be alive. I'll say us all, you know, boys, I'm going to be streaming tomorrow. I don't know what time, but I'm going to be streaming tomorrow Sunday, just chilling on FIFA on different accounts and trying to pack some team of the season. So make sure to stay tuned for that on the channel. I'm going to be making that video about Joe Willock, probably going on Monday, and I'm going to try and record an episode for the Road to Glory series for Tuesday. So videos are going to be flying out, and there's no tomorrow. See us all in the next one, boys. Up the Joe Willock. Cheers Arsenal for the main man. Come on.